Jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. Basic, like that. Hello people of YouTube and welcome to a video about tips and tricks for starting YouTubers. A few weeks ago I got a comment asking for this subject, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. There are a lot of other people doing videos like this with their own opinions and stuff like that, and I thought, why not add my opinion to the big pile of information? Okay, there is a lot to cover this video, so let's dive right in, shall we? First of all, the most important thing is do what you like. And I'm not talking about video subjects, but the actual kind of video that you make. If you like gaming, make let's plays. If you like playing guitar, make music videos where you play guitar. If you like talking to a camera, like the weirdo that I am, talk to a camera. Just do what you like, because if you don't do what you like, but you do it anyway, your audience will notice that you don't like it, which will give them a negative feeling when watching your videos, which will only result in dislikes and not many subscribers and views and that sort of stuff. Okay, second thing is don't do it for either the money or the fame, because when you do it for those reasons and you don't do it yet again because you like it, people will know yet again that you don't like what you're doing and they will dislike your videos and just go on to the next YouTuber. Simple as that. Just like what you do. That is the basic concept behind this. Okay, the next thing is a subject called storytelling. That is basically what you're doing with any type of video, whether it's through video gaming, whether it's through talking to a camera, or it might be, like I said, making music. It's all storytelling in some way. Then there is first yourself, then equipment. And with that, I mean that if you have a $1,000 camera, you may as well still be a very crappy storyteller and you may not be able to make interesting stuff, even though your footage might be very pretty. So very important, just get to know if you like what you're doing, get comfortable with talking in front of a camera or through a microphone, and get comfortable with people around the globe watching the stuff that you produce. And when you are done with that, you can upgrade to like higher quality material. And I'm quite serious about this. If you are a vlogger like I am, you can just mighty fine start off with a little cheap camcorder or even a webcam or a mobile phone. That will all just work fine. Just get used to talking to an inanimate object, basically. And after that, as I said, upgrade. Okay, so let's talk about the upgrades that you can do. If you are a vlogger, like, again, me, I'd recommend you get the following stuff. A cheap tripod, which is mighty fine. You just clamp your camera on there and it doesn't really need to move, like, at all throughout the entire video. So a cheap tripod like mine was only 30 euros and it does the trick just magically. So cheap tripod. Then a Canon EOS 600D or a 700D. If you've got a bit more to spend, a 700D is just slightly better, but you know, the difference isn't really significant. I'm working with a 600D here and it's... yes, great. Then I would say get a Rode VideoMic Pro. Not the normal Rode VideoMic that I'm using, it's quite fine, but the Rode VideoMic Pro is just a bit more configurable. Slightly higher audio quality, so I would recommend you to get the VideoMic Pro, simply because the audio quality is so much better, and this is significant. The audio quality is so much better than the built-in audio of your like 600D or 700D. So yeah, get an external microphone, preferably a Rode VideoMic Pro. So that is it for the basic equipment, but lighting is really important as well, and this goes for before you get better equipment as well, because if you are working with a crappy camcorder, crappy camcorders in general don't really handle darkness very well. So when you are filming and you don't have good like studio lighting, I've got a little ring light right there, but if you don't have that, always make sure that you film near a window in daylight, preferably when the sun shines, just to give the camera as much light as possible. Cameras love light, and if you film in the darkness, video quality will go down, everything will become soft and blurry and grainy, and it just won't become any prettier. So film with as much light as possible. And then when you are ready for an upgrade, considering lighting, just get a cheap continuous lighting set with a lamp there and a lamp right over there. The reason for why there and there, I don't exactly know, but that one is called a key light and that one is called a fill light. If you are wondering why that is, just Google basic lighting tutorial, something like that, and a lot of hits concerning that subject will pop up. Backgrounds. I think a background can also break or make a video, just like anything I've just mentioned, really. A background can make or break a video. I personally quite like this background that you're watching me through right now. Even though it's out of focus and stuff like that, there is still stuff going on. Like I've got the window over there, I've got couch, got I don't know if you can see it, television, maybe, chairs. There is a lot of light, but as well darkness, just a lot of contrast in my background, and that just makes it interesting to watch. If you are standing in front of just a plain white wall, it's not interesting. It's not interesting to watch a plain white wall. And I see a lot of people do that because they think that it is pulling the attention towards them. But really, if you light yourself well and you make the background just a different color or darkness than yourself, you will stand out from your background even more than when you're standing in front of a white plain wall. A white plain wall is simply boring. Just do something funny with your background and it will be mighty fine. Another thing that can make or break a video. With videos like this, I think it's very important to keep it quick, snappy, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. No fancy effects, because that only takes up time. Like this, it only takes up time, you know, the smooth dissolve and that sort of fun stuff. So jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. Basic, like that. Just keep it quick and it'll be mighty fine. Now for just jump cuts, you don't really need any expensive editor. You can just do fine with Windows Live Movie Maker, especially for the first, I don't know, 50 videos. If you're not planning on doing anything very spectacular, Windows Live Movie Maker is mighty fine to just start off with. Then when you are doing like the upgrade to a Canon 600D and better audio and that sort of stuff, it might become time to think about getting a better editor as well. I am using Premiere Pro, legal Premiere Pro, but if you can't afford that because it's really fucking expensive, darn it, you've got my permission. Sue me, Adobe, sue me. Adobe Premiere Pro, it's a magnificent program, but you can also use like Sony Vegas or I don't know what the hell there is for Apple. Adobe Premiere, that's what I say. Uploading. And I've got a preference here as well. I prefer uploading consistently over uploading as much as possible. When you upload consistently, people can like expect and anticipate and know when they will receive a new video of you. Like I do it every Sunday, sometimes I fail and I will do it on Monday, but that generally is somewhat consistent. But if you do it as much as possible, you can have 2-week breaks of videos, maybe even 2-month breaks. I know people that do 2-month breaks between videos, and then just for a week or two spam you with like 25 videos or something, and then have a whole break again, which is really annoying because you can't tell when people will upload. I really like consistency. That might be just my weird mind, but I like consistency. Then also, don't upload as much as possible, but do make as much as possible. I saw a video a few weeks ago of a girl doing something similar to this, saying that you should always upload everything you make even though you don't like it. And I highly disagree with that. You can make a lot of videos and dislike half of them and like the other half of them. You should just upload the good half, because if you're not happy about the thing you make, again, your audience will know that the quality becomes less. The audience will know that you don't like what you make. So just upload what you think is good, don't upload what you think sucks balls. But do make as much as possible. Give yourself as much practice as possible. And at a certain point, you will make more videos that you like, and you will make less videos that you will just throw in the waste bin after you have rendered them out. Okay, and there's one last thing, and that is that you may or may not want to not upload a video because you think it's either too controversial or you will get hate or people will disagree with you. But if that video is of good quality and you agree with the quality of it, I would recommend you upload it because it's still your thing. It's your opinion. And I have noticed that when I do videos like that I think may get hate or be too controversial, people will actually like it and people will actually agree with you for some reason, even though it's a subject that most people you know won't agree with. People that follow you will agree with that video. Okay, now that was a hell of a lot to take in. I hope you enjoyed this nevertheless. I hope you, if you are a starting YouTuber, learn something from this. If you are a more veteran, more regular YouTuber already and you think I forgot something or I had something wrong, leave it down in the comments below. That's it. That's basically it. That was all. A lot to take in, a lot of information. Nevertheless, I hope you learned something from it, and I am out. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to randomly push some of the positive buttons down there. And I'll see you next time. Ciao!